Hey guys, this is me and George. We just finished a kadoban game. We're at even, and let's have a look. I'm the white stones. I did this specifically because it's really hard for black to make the two uh, groups on top coordinated.
Hmm.
So it puts uh, black in a quandary.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's best. My guess is this,
Hmm.
because there's not quite room for a white group on top. I'll still attack and everything, but it just seems a little more balanced. But that's a pretty vague assessment.
Hmm. And what about K16 or K17?
So let's have a look. So later, if I come in this side, which is the likely side, pinch is kind of pleasant. The problem is that's not your area. I can still invade it in various ways. So I'm not against this for white. So I don't know. Yeah, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Uh, it seems to me in this position, if it's black to play, I'm going to probably play here and not defend directly. Because if white comes in, I'm happy to just play here. It's not like black's that weak.
Hmm.
So your move, I'm in agreement with, except I would get a closed skirt so white's not so easy here.
Yeah.
So in other words, I think it's fine. So here's the natural flow, right? So what's next? Well, if I pinch, I think you're going to get a lot of control up on top here. I don't like all that you're doing. And anything else I do, you're still in control. So even though I have Sente, I just don't like it. So I just came right in. Makes sense. Fourth line I like. I start the attack. All straightforward. This is cute. I had intended to play here and let you live. But a little readout, you can't live, far as I can tell.
Hmm. And it's probably just too small anyway, right? Too early.
Yeah, too early. Yeah, not a big enough area right now. Usually this is terrible for white, but here, hard to get out. Yeah. Now I'm really ready to add a whole move here
Hmm.
to get rid of the Aji. I'm looking like it's my plan. Let me get Sente so I can play there, but I never had to.
So um, you talked about aiming in the past, haven't you? I guess black should be aiming at using that RG in the top left-hand corner in an effective way.
Yeah. So if I'm black, I want to pick a fight like that ends up in the A area so I can rescue my group naturally. And if that happens, then white's B group is terrible. So it's like, well, how can I fight? How can I fight there? So does that premise make sense?
Yeah.
So I'd probably stay away and wait. Let's just do it this way. Wait for white to come in and then start getting hyper aggressive
Hmm.
and get the fight over there.
Okay. Even though white didn't respond in the bottom right, so if we take advantage, can't we be the first one to pick a fight?
These are great questions. I mean, the way you did it, you attack, I defend. You're forcing me out, but I'm not sure we're getting a fight over there. Maybe it'll turn out later that you can. But so let's do this one more time. Let's just settle here. And I come out. I'm not healthy yet, so I come out. I just don't see a way you can start the fight there.
Mm.
So I don't know. I'd hold off because I don't see a straightforward attack doing a lot. But that's, this is hard stuff. I don't like running this way because I'm running into black. So I try to get to the left. I still feel like I'm running into black. So I run to the left. Makes sense. Run to the left, still not quite out yet. And then this. What if now's the time to start this fight? Let's look at this guy. This would be the aggressive fighting move, which, if this was our plan, it could be perfect, right? We're seeing the A group is weak, the B group is weak, and we see that C group just ready to come out. Now, maybe I can ignore and I'm still alive. Great. But it puts some pressure on for sure. You're seeing the idea.
Yeah. I was thinking of something like that, but it seemed that you had quite some space, the slide under S8 and quite some thickness, and it seemed a bit unrealistic to
Yeah.
attack severely.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea. It seems like white's going to have a relatively easy time living in there. I had a lot of thinking. This is thicker on the left, but leaves some Aji, right? I don't like this Aji going on. So I thickened up. Anything like this, you just start coming out. That's awfully big. I don't see myself living in there. So I went in and contacted, forcing you to take it on a smaller scale. Ladder doesn't work, so I go this way. Makes sense.
That's, I guess that move is double sente, right? I should probably push a G5 first.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just Gote. That was pretty big. For you to play Gote that didn't really defend or attack or take points. Yeah, that was big.
Would you have double harneyed as black at H5? Because it did leave some nasty arty in the corner. I wasn't quite sure what to do there.
Yeah, I don't see black as in any trouble. White might be able to get a little bit of extra in game. But your center's big and you want to do all you can on the left. So I would double honey.
Okay.
And then what to do in the upper right. Because if you get that plus the bottom, it's pretty much your game. So I thought about this, but now I'm committed to living. I don't see I can kill anything first. So that could be hard for me. So I decided against that. I looked at this a lot. There's a lot to think about here. Let's look at the most normal. Boom, 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 boom. So the 3 on the right, this could be uncomfortable. You'll just live, right? You'll just live. So maybe this is best for you.
Well, it just seems, yeah, it just seems like such a kind of small, confined life. And
Yeah.
I guess I think the way that I went, I gained Sente at least, right? I let you live. But I think I is that the
True.
Sente.
Sente, and the right is big and it grows and grows. So yeah, make good your threat and come in. When you played this, I didn't realize, wasn't even thinking about the ladder. So I was just going about my business, and all of a sudden I go, oh, I can get cut there. Thank goodness I played Sente. And then I took
Yeah.
care of the ladder. This seems correct. I don't see any way I can make an actual invasion here. I sure looked at it, but it just seems too easy for you to just kill me. Come in here, which is big, and Sente.
Yeah, this was a bad move, I think.
Yeah.
Your push was
Now I am cut there, but there are things you can do here, right? This is
yeah,
pretty
I was thinking,
difficult.
yeah.
So I push, get my Sente, and then come back here to stop that. Then here, there is some danger for me in the center, but this is points for living. I'm getting extra points for life. And now we're having, what if you just go to capture my center? A little scary. I was hoping I'd find some fight in the center. And you have a bunch of knights moves. It's really weak for black, so I'm kind of assuming it's going to work for me, but it sure would put me to the test.
And here, the moves I have at H15, G14, and F13 are looking great, aren't they? There's 3 stones on the outside.
This concerned me for sure. Thank you for not playing them. Boom, boom, boom. I need Sente here. It's the only way I could find Sente. And you decide to just take the points and let me connect.
Mm.
Now, I thought you were ahead,
Mm.
but you and I were both surprised by the score at the end. You weren't as ahead as we thought. So, of course, I can just connect. Or I connect or kill something. And now I have to connect. Small but nice capture in Sente. And we go back. I'm not sure I read this all correctly. There's some stuff to read out here. Seems like it's going to be okay, but I couldn't get it all read out to the end. But it looks okay for white. This seems awfully easy for black. So what happens here? Tari, connect. Tari, yeah, she looks good for white. Okay, so you did the right thing. This is pretty big for me to be able to do this. You get small life, and I get way more here than I thought I would. I mean, 10 points more than I thought I would. That was a surprise.
That's just too small, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, this is heavy.
You get all the end game now.
Yeah. That's big. I wanted that so bad. Yeah. Just regular roll in game. Threaten to cut. Stop you from cutting. Threaten to kill. Save my group. Threaten to cut. Allow you to cut now that I'm alive on the right. Capture for 2 points. You force me to fill in 1 point. So I gained a point in that. Just in game. No surprises here. And that's it, right? Yeah. And White wins by, what was it, 20?
20, I think, yeah.
Good. Well, viewers, just kind of a basic game, but good things to see. George, thank you.
Thank you, Lance.
We'll see
See
you
you
all
soon.
later. Bye.
Bye.